Central. We are presently at Central now. You are, how long you have been here? Did you take some battering as a coach in the first part and what happened? Because you are a history coach, so we're going to touch on that. But tell me about Central.
In 2011, I had a team at DaCosta that advanced to the second round of the DaCosta Cup for the first time in the history of the school.
Okay.
And at the end of the season, during the season, when we qualified for the interzone, and I'm going to digress a little bit, but it's important.
Yeah, very important.
My goalkeeper, his mother and father, they were, not father, his mother and uncle, they were killed.
Okay.
Just as we made it out of the zone. Prior to the first game.
Your starting goalkeeper?
A starting goalkeeper.
Wow.
He was, I think, 16 at the time. And I remember we were going to play a game in Portland. And I had a meeting with the youngsters the night before, and I said to him, it's okay for you not to play because we understand the circumstances.
Yeah.
Or we were trying to understand the circumstances. They were killed violently. And he was there. Along with his smaller brother.
Wow.
And he said, Coach, I want to play. And I said to the team, listen, if he wants to play, he's going to play. Win, lose, or draw, owe him this.
Yeah.
And he was very diminutive, not a big goalkeeper, but very athletic. And he played. When we went to the funeral, I met then principal of Central, Mr. Harris.
Yeah.
Mr. Harrison's wife was the bursar at DaCosta Goal.
Oh.
So he was aware of what was happening at DaCosta Goal.
Yeah.
And had even more intimate knowledge than I had.
Yeah.
Because my first conversation with him, and he said to me, I know what you're working with. I know what is being spent at the program.
Right.
The program. And it's nothing compared to what I am spending on my program.
Yeah.
And you are doing better than we are doing.
Oh.
And he offered me a job at Central. And I said, no man, my God, things are moving in the right direction at DaCosta Goal. Just advanced, just created history. The team was young too.
Yeah.
And then I got a few more calls from him. And we had some conversations, but I never took it too serious. And one day I was walking across the parking lot at DaCosta Goal. Some things were happening at the school that kind of threw me off. And I saw his wife. Very pleasant lady.
Yeah.
And she said, what are you doing? And she said, call Mr. Harrison daddy. She said, daddy's asking for him. And I said, yeah, really? And I said, yes, man. And I called him. And I said, are you serious? And he said, listen, man, come and see me tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I came down, had a discussion with him. I tell people this, that I don't have, in my prior role as physical education teacher, I never sent an application to Central.
Yeah.
I never did a formal interview.
Yeah.
I had a discussion with Mr. Harrison.
Yeah.
But he wanted me to come so bad.
So bad. Know the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not just for the football. When I came to Central never did any external exams in physical education.
Okay.
So my first mandate was to set up the physical education program, CSET program. So I did that first before I started coaching, because I never coached in the first year.
Right.
I was offered the opportunity, but two persons were already in charge of the program.
Right.
And I said to Mr. Harrison, respectfully, allow them to. I wouldn't want anybody to walk into my program during the middle of the takeover. So I gave them the support I could. One of them ended up assisting me the following year.
Oh, okay.
I gave them the support I could, and they never did too bad. I think they missed out by a few points that year. But
so you're when you just came at Central, then you set up the CSEC program, and because you're doing CSEC in PE, doing very well, and you're doing CAPE too.
Yeah, man. We were one of the first schools to take on the CAPE syllabus.
It's CAPE syllabus.
The first year of it coming
CAPE, right? I remember. Yeah, you're doing CSEC and you're doing CAPE, and you're coaching the football team.
I want to tell you something. After the second year of Cape. You know, those lower school year 1 students would have moved on to year 2.
Right.
For almost a year, I carried 38 sessions on my timetable.
Wow.
Plus coach.
Plus coaching. I kind of understand. Some people may not understand, but others will understand the 30th session plus coaching. You have to in it to really understand what it means.
Of a maximum 40.
You have to understand that. Mr. Douglas, we're going to touch an area now where I want you to talk to me. I know you say you're not a high person. You do not blow your own on in terms of this is me and so on. Right? I called you for an interview and it should have happened today's happening. So going into Central High School, the DaCosta Cup team of 2022, the team that make it to the finals, beat some of the big names. At one time, I must tell you, I was following the team. And at one time, I thought you weren't going through. I think you go through based on goal difference or something down the line. But you're going to explain that to me. This is the man who has created history. History 2022. Central High School. I don't know the project. I don't know the budget. But I can tell you that Central High School, in terms of football, was never, and listen what I'm saying, was never a big name in Jamaica. Was never a big name in DaCosta Cup schoolboy football in Jamaica. This man has changed it. People are going to look out for Central this year. No doubt about that. I'm telling you, when the DaCosta Cup starts this year, 2023, people will be paying attention to Central High School. Mr. Douglas, tell me about that journey with the DaCosta Cup final.
Some things are destined to happen.
Yes.
And I think when destiny calls you, sometimes you just have to embrace it. Last year's team was not the strongest team assembled by myself as Central High School.
Right.
I can tell you that. I have had teams in the past. 2017 team, we got knocked out in the quarterfinal round. That even last night we were talking about it. Some of the past players came. That was an exceptionally talented team with depth, played beautiful football.
Right.
But unfortunately, we got into a zone with Bintil, Manchester Eye, and the Froome in the quarterfinal round. And we missed out that year.
Yeah.
That team, I think, would have gone out.
So you say 2017 team was very talented?
Very, very talented.
Talented, okay.
And person would have seen that team will tell you about it.
Right.
Very talented.
Yeah.
Depth in quality all around. When we started last year, we have a young man who joined the physical education department. And I sat with him under the tree and I was saying to him, I got here that tree next to the field around here.
Right.
This is the worst I have seen the talent pool since I've been here. There were some players.
Let's go again. You are the 2017 team as the most talented.
The most talented.
But they didn't go where you are. And you, last year team, you said based on the talent pool that you have, this is maybe the worst you have seen.
There were some players who had exceptional talent.
Yeah.
But the gap between them and the others.
So you couldn't get them to.
Right. So it was even frustrating for them.
Yeah.
The ones who have the experience.
Someone performing here and some. Yeah.
So it was frustrating for them. And every day after practice, we would sit and we would discuss. And the mantra last year was, get yourself to where you want to. Mentally, psychologically, and physically, you will find yourself arriving there.
Yeah.
Every day we would sing that.
Yeah.
So I said, the first thing we want to reach is the second round. Put yourself there from now. And we only took it one game at a time. I remember a person who asked me, who are you playing next? And the only thing I could tell them is the next game. We just focus on one game at a time. Put our place yourself there mentally and work towards that objective.
Right.
And they work. They work. I'm going to tell you. It's not the most disciplined group of boys.
Right.
But the work ethic.
Dedicated.
Yes. It took me a while to get them to conform.
Yeah.
Because you know we were coming out of COVID and were issues all around.
Yes, man.
But I am strong and disciplined.
Yeah.
And so after they started conforming, I started putting in the work. When we played our first preseason game, I saw that something was there.
Okay.
And we played and we were undefeated in preseason. And they started believing. And most people would know this. We lost our first game in DaCosta.
You lost the first game in the
We lost our first game 3-1.
So you came through pre-season undefeated and lost the first match. Wow.
We ended our preseason prematurely. Because, as was said earlier, Central is not a school with a rich history in football.
Right. Yeah.
And so, in terms of an alumni, there is not that alumni that pumps money into football.
Yes, man. Like as I said, like the other schools,
Like
they will have
others.
the alumni behind them and
Right.
so on. Yeah.
We have past students who support the school in other areas, but
Yes.
in terms of pumping into football, here and there, last year we had a group of students, past students who came together and donated a set of training tops for the boys.
Right.
But it's just little gestures like those. But in terms of giving support. So 2 or so weeks before the start of the competition, our boys had nothing on their feet.
Wow. And this is the team that went to the final you're talking about, you know?
Yes. We went and played against Belier with our good friend, Gart.
Yeah, man.
And
Burke.
I could only make 2 substitutions. I started a team based on who had footwear.
Right.
And that was our final game.
So the team that you started is who are footwear?
Who had footwear.
2022.
2022. Our final practice game was against that. Traditionally, we play against Belier almost.
Right.
And we played against them. The guys that went on, both of them were coming directly from under 14. One of them played, I think, about 10 minutes in the DaCosta Cup. The other one didn't even register with the team.
Yeah.
But they were the ones who came off the bench, because they were the others that had footwear to go on the field.
Okay.
So we had to cut the pre-competitive phase short. So when we went into that first game at Denby, they were really matchless. And we got 3-0. And persons were writing us off.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to them that, listen, one bad game does not define me. Neither does one good game.
Right.
It's about consistency. And we have played against teams during the summer that we know are good teams, and we did well. So we can't allow this one bad result to kind of force us. And we went into the other game. The added motivation was that the second game was a televised game. And I remember we played at Glenmere, a doubleheader. Played Patience Golden, ironically. Patience Golden.
You very Patience Golden.
Yes. And I sat with the guys and I said, listen to me. This is your opportunity to show Jamaica what you can do.
Yeah.
And they put on a show. They put on a show, and then the person started paying attention. We started paying attention. I think towards the back end of the season, we went away from our philosophy.
Yeah.
And then we focused more on result rather than the aesthetics of the game.
Oh, okay.
But initially, we played some brilliant football in the first one.
Oh, okay.
Brilliant football in the first one.
Okay.
And then we
And then right through to the final. I remember that semi-final against Manchester I at State. It was the semi-final, that night match there. Excited. That was the game. What it finished? What?
1-1.
1-1, and then you went in the extra. You scored in the extra time.
No penalties. We went straight to penalties.
Oh, penalties, man. Yes, there were penalties. I remember seeing your boys running around the field that night and so on, and beating the Elephant Manchester Eye, and you went to the final. Two Clarendon teams in the final.
Yes.
What is happening in Clarendon where the DaCosta Cup is concerned? Because I must ask you that too.
It's a culture. It's a culture. I don't think Clarendon does anything that other parishes don't do. As a matter of fact, I think other parishes do more in youth football than Clarendon.
Yeah.
But when it comes on to schoolboy football,
Yeah.
The culture is there.
A Clarendon team is going to the final.
It's the culture is there, and the guys are motivated from primary school.
Yeah.
And it affects us as an underdog team in the parish.
Mm.
Because a lot of the time, the students who pass to come to Central High, who are football players from primary school, they don't come here.
Oh, they go to
They
the
are
school
recruited before
they reach. Yeah, yeah.
they reach.
So when you're looking out, yeah. And then you don't have that strong behind you, so they go to the other. I get what you.
And we don't have anything to offer them
to offer them.
except for a space at the
A
school
school, a man
and
get
an opportunity to get an education. That's all we
yeah,
have to offer.
and they can get bigger better.
Everybody can offer that
thing. Yeah,
and other things.
another thing. How the team this year?
We retain a lot of players. We have lost key players.
Yeah.
I lost 2/3 of my midfield.
Mm-hmm.
The skipper and Shane, the number 11. Who he was a standout player last year. Both of them are gone from the midfield, so only Nathaniel remains in the midfield, the number 10. We are losing players who we didn't expect to lose. One young man, Javel, should be leaving on Saturday to go on scholarship.
Oh,
Yes,
scholarship,
man,
yeah.
but I don't mind that.
Yeah.
And I said that to them.
Yes, man.
When they were sent to the scholarship extravaganza at St. Elizabeth, I said to them, listen, all of you that are going can play back. But if you get an opportunity, I'll drive you to the airport.
Yes, man. Of course.
And he got his opportunity,
like
and we are proud of him and hope he will do well.
Yeah.
Open the door for others.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But we have the core of the players here.
And Central should be in the mix this year again.
Yes. But the burden of expectation, we don't know how they will react.
Yes, because let me tell you, people are looking out for Central.
I know.
You went to the final last year, things have changed. You know that. You're a bright young man. I know that. So things have changed. This is Central now. This is not the little Central back in the day. This is Central High School, and people gonna face you different, and people gonna take you serious. Out of the box question, I always ask without even you knowing. You see yourself in the national program?
I think long term, yes. I think I need to build myself as a coach
Yeah.
and be around persons who have been there and done that a bit more. I don't want to go to that level, not being prepared.
Yes.
So if the opportunity comes for me to go to that level, I want to be mentally prepared, tactically prepared, everything for that. But who wouldn't want to be? Once you have ambition, you want to be at the highest level. You want to. One of the things that I've experienced in my life is I have never, at the schoolboy level, been assistant to an experienced coach. So I have learned on the job.
Thrown in the water?
I have learned on the job.
On the job. Oh,
on the job.
You weren't okay. I get you. So everything that you're doing is you. It's not somebody else.
Yes, and I do a lot of research. Last year, the amount of hours I spent watching tapes. Every team that we would have competed against last year, I would have searched the YouTube for every video I could find.
Yeah.
And watch and prepare for them.
Prepare for them. Okay.